violin. I just like can't do it. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, my fingers don't move like that. Even though I did play the actual guitar, but that was easier than Guitar Hero, and you're just pressing buttons. So,
Oh, the actual guitar?
the actual guitar is way easier than Guitar Hero.
Interesting.
Oh.
I'll have to try Guitar Hero. I've never played it.
Go Zao, I'm gonna play it.
But I still will.
There's also Wipeout. I love Wipeout.
Dude,
Wipeout was my
yes.
show.
I love that show.
I've never heard of it.
It was
game
so
version
much
was so
fun.
much
I
fun
had the
too.
game. I had the
Yes,
Wii game
it was
too.
so fun. I loved it.
I loved the Wii game. And so basically, it's just like, have you ever seen American Ninja Warrior?
Yes.
It's kind of like that,
Yes.
except all the people are really bad and don't really know what they're doing, and the obstacles are a lot like funnier to watch them
Yeah.
fall off of. They're not as like intense. Like there's giant balls you have to run across.
Yes,
There's
oh
like
my gosh, I love
they
watching
fall into mud and they don't
My
fall in the
neighbors
water.
would make like actual like obstacle courses because they were like, I want to be on American Ninja Warrior,
Aw.
and it was
Me and my grandma would always watch
Funny.
Wipeout. Such a good show. Now the last one I have for you guys is Extreme Couponers.
what?
Did you guys ever
I've
watch this
seen that
show?
on TikTok.
I've never even
I
heard
used
of
that
one.
show I loved that show so much. My mom was an extreme couponer when we were
Really?
like younger. Like she would like one time we had No, my mom did that too. It was like so good. Like my mom went to Target one time and it was like $100 and my mom got down $10 with all
Are
her
you
coupons.
serious?
Like
I've actually been with my wife to see how many neighbors had to fill in just to make, because you couldn't go below 0. So
that's crazy. Yeah, my mom would sit there, print out so many coupons, cut them all. But I don't think you can do that now because they don't allow it. They don't allow it.
Right.
Like it was so nice.
All right, Jennings.
Are you ready for
Come
our?
on in, Jennings.
Ready for a little-
again?
Keep
Whatever
kicking
you're
your
doing.
fan.
I don't really know.
Can you show me that picture?
Yes. Of course, I can show you that picture.
Hello, Jennings. Our
Genuinely
special
terrifying.
guest.
Oh my
Jennings.
God, that's
Oh
so
my
funny.
gosh.
Isn't it scary? We also have her Beyonce moment as well.
We gotta get the little other microphone set.
We also have her Beyonce moment.
Let me see that. I forgot to bring my disposable camera for the last thing of radio. I meant to bring it.
Go just do it like Monday or something. Get here before they do.
Yeah.
can you guys hear me? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's like a
This
mic
is
mic.
weird
like
having you.
nervous.
This is weird having you on here with
Okay,
us.
well you gotta ask the question.
Okay, so basically what the whole point of this is, I wanted to come on here and kind of give them a chance to ask me any questions that they've had over the last month, talk about anything that that they've experienced over the last month, good, bad, the ugly.
Ugly.
It is a little surreal for me. I know this is so early in the year to be saying goodbye, but the way things are set up this year, it's so surreal to me to have a show that has gotten the traction that this has and been around for how many episodes are you guys at now?
6, 7.
We're
Oh,
way
you're more
past
way
6
past
or
that.
7. We're like
10,
12 or
11,
13.
12.
Well, you got to
13,
remember
14.
you've been in 2 parts.
Oh, it's
You have like 4 or 5
you're
episodes
right,
in the
you're
first
right,
name,
you're right,
and
you're
then
right.
so.
Right.
But to be this many episodes in and getting your chemistry in a normal situation, you guys would be going for the rest of the year. But
Really?
the way things are kind of put together, we have to kind of say goodbye for a while.
No.
As they move on, they're still in the class. Don't
Don't
freak
worry,
out.
we're not actually leaving.
You're not getting rid of us
I haven't
yet.
fired them yet.
Hey.
We were hired.
But
Yeah, I'm not getting paid for this.
this is true. This is true.
I
Neither
don't
am
see any.
But is there any questions that you guys have for me? Anything that you want to get out in the open while you're still on camera?
Do you have any questions?
I don't know. Overall, how well do you think we did with this? Being like the first group.
Together or personally?
Individually.
Both.
I want to know
Individually? Okay.
I want to know both.
Yeah.
Let me just say, be careful what you ask.
What do
Be
you
careful
think our
what you wish
rules
for.
are in each,
Listen,
like,
Jennings, I am prepared. Just go for it.
So
I'm ready.
I'm
Be
ready.
brutally honest.
I will tell brutally honest. Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I knew what to expect with Ashley. I had her last year, so I knew kind of
Yeah,
what to
that's
expect.
true.
I will tell you this.
Oh.
I wasn't sure how Ashley was going to do with radio because she didn't do it last year.
True that.
She
Really?
did- yeah.
No, I never did radio last
No, she did because
Shocking
we
to
were
me.
building what you guys came into this year and what you guys are seeing new parents. what you're seeing now is what was built on the back of them last year.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
didn't have this set up last year.
It's awesome now.
dang.
So,
It's crazy.
so
Like,
what we were building all last year to get it right was what you're on now.
Wow.
But I knew what I was getting in Ashley as far as a worker, so I was pretty prepared for the fact that she would be pretty good at this.
I thought he was gonna say that she'd be pretty bad at this.
No,
one.
you've taken really well.
Well, thank you.
You two, I obviously didn't know what to expect.
You knew nothing.
I knew nothing. I still know nothing. But
I wouldn't say that.
No.
But
no, it's
you a
funny
little bit
because
more
this
than
was put together on the back of Porkfest. Look at that, I got it right.
that's
Oh.
the
Yay.
first name.
Yeah.
This was put together on the back of Porkfest. When you guys came into Porkfest, you guys kind of knew that it was an audition, but you didn't know. Because
I was just there because I was already gonna be.
well, yeah, but it was to kind of see what we had. And I was pleasantly surprised by the end of that day how well that went. And so I was pretty...
Ooh.
I was pretty sure as to how things were going to go. As far as the whole thing goes, I wasn't sure. I mean, I wasn't sure chemistry-wise what was going to happen because we have three completely different people here.
What would you
Yeah.
say? Like, what do you mean by completely different? Like, what would
Well,
you say
okay.
each of our like personalities are?
Ooh, that's actually a very good question. I like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Riley
no.
getting down into the nitty-gritty trying to get me to incriminate myself here. It's a good question. Ashley is more of a organizer. She's more the organizing type and kind of take control when it comes to that type of stuff and have everything laid out. So I knew she was going to do really good with rundowns, that type of stuff. Because any of you that were with the Pork Fest, almost everything that happened with the Pork Fest with the radio station was Ashley. That was an event that I didn't have my hands on for the most part. That was Ashley.
And
Go,
my dad, I got to
Ashley.
give my father some credit.
That's
for
right.
it, too.
So as far as Riley goes, Riley is a what you kind of call an old soul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Riley,
I
I wasn't sure because you get some of those kids, and I hate to say it this way, but you get some of these fake kids that'll come in and say that stuff. They'll say, "Oh, I like the throwback stuff," and you're like, "Okay."
I'm an old soul,
You know,
but not.
I
as much
like
as
the
she is.
throwback stuff. 2010.
That doesn't
That
count.
is not throwback.
That's not throwback.
So then but then you get Riley, and like every step of the way, it's been, oh no, it really is 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
So, and then you get Maggie, who,
Why did you start it like that? And then you get Maggie.
Maggie.
well, then you get
Oh, no.
then you bring Maggie into the situation, who's got that theater base and that love for theater, and the athletic side too. I wasn't quite sure where it was going to go. I just knew that she liked to talk, and I knew she liked to.
Called out.
I knew she liked to have fun, and so I was pretty sure that we were going to be good. False starts aside with the other way we were going to go, and I'm really glad that we learned to pivot real quick.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yes.
No, I'm very happy with it. And with that being said, we'll see how the rest of the next few months go. But for those of you watching at home, we have IASB, which is the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters state competition that we get ready for in January and into the beginning of February. And I'm pretty confident that you're probably going to see this show again.
Are you for real?
So we're not there yet, but I think in January we will be. So we'll see. We'll see how things work out. My guess is this is not the last we see of 60 Minute Madness.
I hope not. Like, this is so fun.
I hope not. I love
So
this.
Yeah, me too.
now my question with you is,
Mm,
first off, how much time do I have? You know better
3
than that.
minutes.
Okay. Is what are your thoughts on radio so far over the month? What was your thoughts when you first came in?
Oh my god, what am I getting myself into?
See, my thing was that I came in wanting to do radio. That was the thing that I wanted to do.
I came in wanting like to do it because when I did like the tour and stuff, I was like, ooh, that's one thing I want to do. And then you put me in this first group, and like, no, what am I doing? What am I? Oh my god, why did I do this? What? I'm gonna fail. I'm terrible. And now we're here.
Yeah.
I think like I'm better at the coming up with stuff on the top of my head more than like writing out a script and having to go off a script. So I would say that I'd probably be better at this than like the Friday show.
Yeah.
So you came in wanting to do this. How is it lived up or not lived up to what you wanted?
I like it. I think it lived up to it. I think it's better that we did the combined radio show than the once a week
I think
with
so
two
too.
people.
I agree.
So we have more segments, more things to talk about, and it's not focused just on one specific thing for a whole hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that'd be hard to come up with stuff to talk about, like
Yeah.
only throwback for
For
1
an
hour.
For an
That'd
hour,
be
yeah.
crazy.
It's more than I thought it was gonna. Like I expected less, and
I'm
there's
also
a lot more.
excited to see how the My playlist goes. Like I want to know if I did
Dude,
good
I'm
on it
so
or not.
excited.
I want to know what
I don't want to talk
what
about
comes
it.
back
Well,
from that.
We'll find out tonight.
Personally,
watching
I really
tonight?
like my
I'll be
playlist.
listening to some of them tonight. Yeah.
I'm really proud of mine.
I got to go see Johnny James tonight, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We don't talk about my playlist.
I think mine went pretty well.
we have
don't-
found out, for those of you that don't know, we have found out that the schools have the school laptops on lockdown for the most part, and so we're trying to figure things out as far as that goes. But be on the lookout for my playlist, which is each one of the radio kids is doing a show. It's an hour-long show that you guys will be hearing on the radio station in the coming weeks. And it is their playlist. They're putting it together. They're telling you why they picked their songs, and we'll see how it goes.
I think it'll be fun.
I'm excited.
I'm excited
Oh,
to hear
yeah.
them.
Me
I'm
too.
really excited about
With that being said, ladies, I will leave it to you to say goodbye.
it. No.
Stop. That's kind of sad. Like I don't want
I
to say
know,
goodbye.
I'm
What am I
ready to
supposed to?
go.
What do you mean? Like
What
what
am
do you mean
I
it's our
supposed
last
to do
show?
after this? Like,
Do
Friday
Friday
show,
Friday
I
show,
guess.
show.
Friday show, or the news.
Or
Which
the
actually,
news.
if we're on the news, you might see us because we might be conjoining,
might
but
be
that might be a
little
thing.
bit,
Yeah.
but
So bye for now from some
Bye-
of us.
yes,
Yes,
bye
bye
for
for
now.
now.
You won't know where you see us next.
Exactly.
No,
Thank you
never
for
know.
listening or watching to 60-Minute Madness. It really is a little bit of madness in here, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
No, me
Yep.
either.
Bye.
Well, bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.